Hi, I'm Steph, and today I want to talk about some modifications I have made to my Oru Kayak Inlet. So I've had this for over 6 months now, and there's a couple of things that have made it actually a little bit more comfortable. So the first thing I want to talk about is the seat. So the seat comes with just kind of a basic seat, but when I bought my kayak, I also bought the seat wedge, and that made it a little bit more comfortable. But when I was on the Oru Facebook page, some people were talking about getting the Purple. Purple is a company that makes grid beds and things, and they also make a seat. And so I ordered the seat, and oh my gosh, the seat makes all the difference, let me tell you. So the ideal is the wedge, regular seat, and then purple seat cushion on top of that, and that makes it very enjoyable. I've tried it in all different configurations, but that is the ideal configuration, all three of those together. Now, I've noticed sometimes the actual back seat comes out of the channel, and I'm not really sure why, but that has happened a couple times. And I was randomly a couple months ago on Etsy, and I saw this person that actually makes these little miniature Orus, and I was like, that is the cutest thing. So I wanted to get one of those, but then they have this thing called a seat keeper, and I was like, what's that? And it basically holds your seat in place so it doesn't pop out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've had that issue. So I actually ordered one of those, and that is perfect. I put it in the channel, and it works perfectly to keep the seat in place. If you have one of these Orus, I would definitely recommend getting this little seat keeper because it works perfect. And I think it's just 3D printed, but it's well worth it. So as you may notice, I do make videos when I'm on the water. And so I wanted to show you the GoPro mount that I typically use. So I've actually bought a bunch of mounts and a bunch of different things, and this one has worked the very best. And so I have this little clip, and then I also have this little adjustable section where because when I clip it on, it's not necessarily straight, and I can always fix that at editing, but I try to film it as straight as I can. I use this one pretty much exclusively, and I even use it when I use my 360 camera. I also use that mount because it works really well to kind of attach to the front of the kayak. Now, Oru did just release a GoPro mount for their kayaks, so I will probably be ordering that soon to kind of test that out to see how it works. And lastly, I have had lunch a couple times on my kayak, and I brought a little drink with me, and I didn't have a drink holder to put my drink in, and so I kind of had to hold my drink. It was kind of awkward. So I tried a couple different things out, and then I found this one, and I really like it. It doesn't attach to anything, it just kind of sits there, but it works really well, and it holds my large Nalgene bottle, which I usually take with me when I kayak, and so it works perfect, and I could put other drinks in it, and it kind of holds them pretty well. And again, Oru just came out with a drink holder as well, so I might get that, I might not. I'm not sure if I'll order that to try it out, but I'm really happy with this one. And lastly, I've kind of figured out how to hold the paddle on the Oru. I don't super trust it, but it does work. And I have heard there are some other ways to hold the paddle to the kayak. So if you know some better ways, let me know in the comments. But it does kind of work, and I've used it a couple times, and it held my paddle there, so that is pretty cool. So that is it. Those are some modifications I've made to my Oru since getting it to make it a little bit more enjoyable. If you have any other kind of modifications or ideas for your Oru, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for joining me, and have a great day.